Hello, I'm Adrian Martin and I head up the employment team at Burges Salmon. And I'd like to share my suggestions on what should be on your employment law to-do list for 2024. My first action concerns a new duty that will oblige all employers to take reasonable steps to protect their employees from sexual harassment. This is a proactive duty, so you are required to do something, and this will be important should you find yourself in tribunal defending a claim. Although the duty doesn't come into force until October, I'd suggest you audit your existing approach well before then, as you may need to augment the steps that you currently have in place, and additional steps may take time to action. Second on the list is a review of your holiday provisions, as new regulations might mean changes to leave and holiday pay entitlements for your workers. Some of these changes are coming in straight away, whilst the implementation date for other changes will depend on your holiday year. The changes are quite nuanced, and you can find out more about the impact of the new regulations on our website. My third action is a bit of a cheat, as it's actually several actions wrapped up in one, and that's a need to update or introduce various HR policies as follows. The right to request flexible working becomes a day one right from the 6th of April, so you may need to amend your policy to reflect this change. Other procedural changes are also on the way and will need to be built in. Carers leave is also expected to come in on the 6th of April. This is the right for an employee to take up to a week's unpaid leave in any 1 year if they have a dependent with long-term care needs. So you'll want to have your policy in place before then. And finally, also expected to be effective from April, are regulations offering extended protection from redundancy for pregnant employees and employees returning to work following family leave. So you'll need to be aware of those changes should you have to make redundancies. My fourth action concerns AI. The impact of AI on the skills you'll need, employee engagement and talent management means you should consider how your organisation is approaching its use of AI. So make sure HR has a seat at the table. And if you want a final policy to get stuck into, drawing up guidelines on how your people should be using AI, including generative AI, will be time well spent. My final suggestion is slightly unusual, as it may never come to pass. But if the Labour Party wins the next general election, their proposals for employment law reform will represent radical change and see greater rights at an earlier stage in employment for many more people. So do take a look at the Labour Party's Green Paper, A New Deal for Working People, to find out what they're planning. So those are my top 5 action points for the year ahead. To keep up to date on employment law developments as they happen, you can sign up to our fortnightly e-bulletin Employment Edit. You'll find the details on our website. And of course, if we can help you with anything I've mentioned here, or any other employment law or business immigration issues, then please do get in touch. Thank you for watching.